Hey YouTube, Estacado 5000 here. What's up? Here's another retro deck profile. It's called Fish OTK. So here we go. We got 3 of this super ancient deep sea king, whatever it's called. 3 of them. So what this does is, when this is on the field, you can discard 1 card from your hand to special summon as many level 4 fish type monsters from your deck onto the field. The monsters summoned by this effect cannot declare an attack and their effects are negated, but they serve a good purpose. When they're on the field, if this is targeted, if a fish type monster you control is targeted by a spell, trap, or monster effect, you contribute 1 other fish type monster you control on the field to negate the activation of the effect and destroy it. So basically, it's a really good monster because you can basically bring up to 3 or 4 monsters. Like, for example, you can summon him and use it for synchro material. You can bring this out, these 2 with this effect, go into a red dragon, archfiend, and Stardust dragon just like that. It's not even funny. It's pretty crazy. Then we got the tuner of the build, free royal swamp eel. So basically, this is a level 4 tuner, and with this card's effect, you can bring this out and a 7-colored fish, go into an immediate colossal fighter, Stardust dragon, red dragon, archfiend, and fault ruler archfiend. So, but the only drawback to this card is if you use this as a synchro material, the non-tuner monster has to be a fish type monster. But since this effect's negated by this summon, it doesn't really matter. So it's pretty cool. Then you got the free 7-colored fish, obviously. Then you got free unshaven angler. This can be treated as 2 tributes if you're tribute summoning for a water type monster. So if this is on the field, you have this in your hand, the next turn, you could just simply tribute this card and summon this like that. This can be treated as 2 sacrifices, so it's pretty awesome. Then you got 2 Oyster Meister. What this card does is, when this card is sent from the field to the graveyard, except when destroyed by battle, so if this is destroyed by a card effect, or sent to the graveyard by a card effect, you can special summon 1 Oyster token that's a level 1 with 0 attack and 0 defense. So it's pretty awesome. Then you got 1 golden flying fish. Its effect is you contribute 1 other fish type monster to destroy 1 card on the field. So basically, this is where this monster's effect comes into play. So if he's on the field, if you normal summon him, and you got a good amount of fish type monsters on your side of the field through this monster's effect, you could simply tribute 1 fish type monster you control to destroy 1 card on the field. So it's pretty awesome. But the only drawback is, if this is summoned through this card's effect, this effect's negated. But, like I said, if you have another fish type monster and you summon this next turn, you could just tribute a fish type monster you control to destroy 1 card your opponent controls. So it's pretty awesome. Then the last of the monsters are free Phantom of Chaos. So basically what this is good for is, if this card's in your graveyard and this is on the field, you can simply just remove this from play and this copies this monster's effect. So it's pretty awesome. Now you got the spell cards, you got free Star Blast. Now what this does is, this is another easy way of getting the super ancient deep sea king out. Basically, Star Blast's effect is you pay any number of life points times 500, reduce the level of 1 monster you control or the monster that's in your hand by 1 for each 500 life points paid. So basically, this I think is a level 7 type monster. So if you pay for example, 1,000 life points, you could summon this with 1 tribute. Or what you could do is you pay 1,500 life points, you can reduce this level to 4, and you can summon this without a tribute. So this is actually pretty awesome. Then you got free hand destruction. Then you got 1 Pot of Avarice. Then you got 2 Foolish Burial. This is pretty useful in some ways. You can dump a super ancient deep sea monster into the graveyard, and then you can use Phantom of Chaos' effect if you have Phantom of Chaos in your hand. If you open up a Foolish Burial and Phantom of Chaos, you could just use this, dump this, summon Phantom of Chaos, remove this to gain its effect, and use the copied monster's effect and get the fish type monsters out on the field. It's pretty awesome. Then you got, actually there's 2 Pot of Avarice, sorry about that. Then you got Giant Trunade, Mystical Space Typhoon, Brain Control, Heavy Storm, Card Destruction, Monster Reborn, and then Swords of Reveal and Light. Now for the trap cards, you got free Fish Depth Charge. What this card does is you contribute 1 fish type monster to destroy 1 card on the field, and you draw 1 card. So basically, if you have a fish type monster on the field you could just use this, destroy one card your opponent controls, and you can draw one card. It's pretty awesome. And then you got 3 Reckless Greed, 1 Torrential Tribute, and then 1 Mirror Force. Now for the Synchros, you got 2 Magical Android, 1 Goyo Guardian, 1 Iron Chain Dragon, 1 Gaia Knight, 2 Dark Strike Fighter, 1 Black Rose Dragon, 1 Blackwing Armor Master, 2 Stardust Dragons, 1 Thought Ruler, 1 Avenging Knight Parshaft, 1 Colossal Fighter, and 1 Red Dragon Archfiend. So that's the build. Hope you all enjoy. More videos coming soon. Later, guys.